watch reality shows like Cops, Survivor, and The Real World? Do you want to know what happens when I watch talk shows like Jerry Springer? Do you want to know? Do you? Well, let me hear you if you do.
What happens to you, Stanley?
I get bored. I fall asleep. I take a nap and drool all over the couch cushions. I'm not comatose for boredom. I'm yelling at the screen. Give me more! Give me conflict! Give me some blood! But television, listen. Do I get what I want? Do I?
No, Stanley!
No is right. What do I get when I'm begging these shows for more? I get a commercial for Frosty Fruity Puffs. I get 60 seconds of a wondrous new drug for vaginal itch. Please, do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
We hear you, Stanley!
But I've got the cure. Yeah, I've got the rock and roll cure for the boob tube reality show blues. We're live, we're ready, we're bringing on the Blender!
Blend up! Blend up! Blend up!
All right. But before we can get down to what you really came here for, we have to recognize that maybe, just maybe, there is someone out there who doesn't know what we're all about. So, for any of you rock-dwelling swamp scum who may have been letting us polluted sewer lately, so you haven't heard how our show works, a quick review. And I do mean quick.
At the birth of their children, Tilday and parents across the nation gave their permission to have their offspring's lives monitored and occasionally controlled by the creators of the fabulous live reality-based theatrical venture called The Blender. In accordance with this agreement, these individuals may be frozen or transported to an officially franchised Blender theater at any time for use and abuse for the purposes of entertainment. All applicants must be at least 12 years of age and expecting babies within the next 6 months.
I love it when you talk dirty. Now, without further ado, let's give it up for today's snatchers and their specimens. All right. Let's hear a bit about each one of today's participants. And just for the heck of it, for the sheer chaos of the choice, let's start with snatcher number one. Snatcher number one, what do you say?
Stanley, I'm so excited by today's catch, I'm just beside myself.
Well, that makes 3 of us beside yourself, and personally, it's a magnificent place to be.
Stanley, you are a naughty little animal.
Little, huh? That's not what most women say. We'll sort that mental understanding out later. What have you brought for us today?
Oh, you are going to love it.
That may be. I love everything you do. But are they going to love it?
Oh yes, they are.
Well, my precious cupcake with loads of creamy fillings, why don't you convince them?
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have to tell you that the pressure students feel these days over college acceptance is huge.
True.
From a young age, even down to kindergarten, they begin to feel it. Get good grades, do volunteer work, be class president, score high on those standardized tests.
had a pretty good specimen. Can you top that?
I'd like to see him try.
Ooh, a challenge. What do you say, Snatcher 2?
I have to say I'm sorry.
What?
The truth is, I failed. This specimen I think you're going to find is completely inadequate.
Snatcher 2, I think I'm having a hearing problem here. I mean, I could not have heard you say what I thought I heard you say.
I'm sorry, Stanley.
Well, I think you're being a little hard on yourself. Tell us about number 2. Hey, audience, should number 2 talk to us or what, huh?
Talk, talk, talk.
The voice of the people has spoken, Snatcher 2. Let's have an answer.
Well, frankly, I messed up right from the get-go. I followed this one, thinking she would give us something good. Well, when the deadline came near, she just stayed very average. Nothing much happened.
Well, what did you catch her doing? I mean, obviously something's up with her. Describe the snatch moment. What are you trying to do to me?
I'm ashamed to even tell you about the snatch moment.
You better say
Tell us about it.
Specimen.
Keep going.
Just when she
okay.
stubbed her toe.
What, you're joking, right?
I wish I were Stanley.
Stubbed her. Come on! I'm totally humiliated. Someone's got a camera rolling, right? I mean, somebody obviously told you to come on here as a guest. I can take a joke. Heck, we can all take a joke. Can't we take a joke, people?
Yeah.
So who was it, huh? What did they pay you?
Stanley. Audience, I can only offer you my sincerest apology. This isn't a joke, unfortunately. I just really messed up. I know.
Well, this is a first. I must admit to being nearly speechless.
I'm sorry, Stanley.
You have said that already several times. It is a worthless statement to me and to them. You have wasted our time.
Yeah.
You wanted our money and exhausted our patience.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
I know.
I'm just a tad miffed right now. The only thing that's bringing me any comfort is the memory of that line I just passed. Did you catch that? Wasted our time, squandered our money, and exhausted our patience. Squandered was pretty good. Was that good, people? Was it?
Good job, Stanley.
Thank you. I know. But it's not enough. We have been brought a piece of trash. A stinking specimen. Oh, I am pissed. What?
I'm about to think that's so hot. Let me go for session number 2, meaning such a slap.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Do tell number 3. Do tell.
She's alone, she's scared, and she's crying.
Whoa.
She's deep in the Colorado high country, separated from the rest of her hiking group. That's all bad enough, right, Stan? But here's the big twist. The kicker of all kickers.
Whoa! Nice.
Didn't I tell you? 6 months pregnant and lost, and having major labor pains?
About to give birth?
Just might be, Stanley. Early, too.
Well, what do you mean, might be? I mean, you didn't check?
Hey, this is an extremely cool snack, Stanley. You got to admit that.
Well, where are the tears, number 3? You said she was crying. I mean, look at this! You expect me? You expect us to believe this?
They tried to run the trip here.
Tried